Happy Friday, another version of This Week with Marla and Denny. We've
Hello.
got a lot to talk about. Hope everybody's well. Did you have a good week?
Oh my gosh. Can I just tell you, I can't wait to talk
I want to hear what
I
you
can't
did.
wait to talk about this
Okay,
week.
I want to hear what you did.
We've had a lot. I love, by the way, that this is, let me first back up. Last week, we came up with the name, right? You came up with this name
Yes,
this week with
that's right.
Marla and Denny.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, I'm so excited about that because I feel like each week that we're not together during that week, so much happens and I can't wait to get back and talk about the week.
Really? So I sparked a good luck charm of events for you.
You did. And I have to say, before we even get started, you look fabulous. I love that you're taking fashion to a whole nother level.
It's because of you.
I appreciate that.
So if we're gonna see us, I have to dress the part because I'm the old guy here. So.
I love it, and I'm dressed like a preschooler.
You're good.
Which is perfect.
I thought didn't you do a short skit for Hee Haw before you came here? And it's raining outside, everybody. It's raining, cats and dogs.
Yes, I came from a hoedown. That had a lot of that. That could have gotten a lot of jokes.
You used the word to hoe on our show,
a hoedown,
gentlemen.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so tell me before I tell you. There's a few things I want to talk about.
Okay.
So what did you do this week?
Oh my
Patty's
gosh.
Day. Did you drink?
Yes, I did not drink.
Okay.
I don't drink, but I did go out. I was dressed like a little leprechaun. I was wearing like a shiny green cat suit.
Really?
It was amazing.
Holy
it was
shit.
amazing. It was like my favorite
suit, green.
Green.
Yeah.
My favorite outfit of the week. It was amazing. I had such a good time. We went to Carson's. We started at Carson's in Stewart. Then we went to Flanagan's, also in Stewart.
Okay.
Which, by the way, hands down, had the best decorations I've ever seen.
Well, they're an Irish bar. They should.
It was amazing.
They should.
Like, the whole ceiling was covered with, like, four-leaf clovers hanging down. It was like Christmas. It was like things were hanging off the ceiling.
Did you sing anywhere?
I didn't sing
Right.
anywhere.
Did you know that I posted you when you were at, was it Charlie's? You're singing Venus with the girls?
Oh, yeah. I sang Venus with
my God.
the band. What was the band? Chemistry. The band Chemistry.
That was great. It looked great. The lighting was great.
Thank you.
So a couple of my friends looking for gigs like, hey, where is that place? Maybe they'll hire us. I said, I don't know, man. That's Marla doing her thing. You're not her. I thought it was great.
Thank you.
Maybe sometime when I'm doing a show, you'll come up and sing.
Sure.
But
absolutely.
We don't do Taylor Swift or Venus music or nothing like that.
I'll do whatever you want. I like rock.
Okay.
I do everything.
All right.
Little old school.
So for St. Patty's Day, I picked up Mom and cooked her brisket and had her over for the weekend.
How nice.
And
wait. Did you drink?
I broke my fast because Mom was around.
I knew it.
I had one drink, though.
Okay.
You would have been proud of me. I said, well, parents, we're the new parents and they're the kids.
Right.
Mom, 84 next in May. God bless her. I take her to the beach because, what the whole purpose is, Mom, let's get you out of the house. Come over for a few days, at my house. Bring Taz. The dogs play together. So we go to Juneau Beach, and there's these gorgeous women doing fit bodies on the beach.
Of course. Why not?
So, of course, Mom walks up there, and she starts dancing with them, and I'm filming it, and it was pretty funny and hysterical.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it was great.
Good.
So, yes, I broke my fast on that.
What did you break it on? What was it with?
I just had vodka on the rocks. Yeah.
Okay.
Just one vodka on the rocks. That was it. It was good.
Okay.
That was so good that the next day I did the same thing. Can you sense a pattern here, folks? But it's not really a total pattern because it was just one, not 5 or 6.
Okay. And how'd you feel about the one? How'd you
felt
feel?
Great. Let me treat it like ice cream.
Okay.
I may love it, but just a little once in a while is okay.
Okay, good.
Right? Is that good?
Yeah, listen, for the last few days, I've had ice cream twice a day.
All right.
So I would say it's like not so good for me.
I think ice cream is less toxic than alcohol, but I'm working on it, folks. So yes, the fast is gone, but I have it under control today.
Okay, good.
Good. You know what was interesting? Did you see that they're doing legislation to ban TikTok? Did you see that?
Oh, I did. Well, because originally they had said to the TikTok people, they have to sell it.
They have to sell
it, or it's banned from the U.S. Which, by the way, I'm not a TikToker, and I really wish I was. I'm not a TikToker. I would love to learn how to do TikTok.
It's hilarious.
But people make a crazy living out of doing TikTok.
Maybe we should be on TikTok.
We should be on TikTok. That's their
Marla
jobs.
and the old guy.
You're not the old guy.
But
I
listen,
kinda like
talk
the
about
ring to it.
censorship or, hey, uh, if you want to lose votes, ban TikTok, okay? And make
Isn't that
everybody
crazy?
change everything for climate change and so on and so on. You know, they're saying that they're concerned because China owns it, right? Hey, you know, and
Yes.
they'll take secrets of everything. Well, let me tell you, folks, this is a smaller planet. Our phones record everything we say,
Yeah.
or we're thinking about something, then we see a Google ad that they're selling it. So, but I thought it was interesting because the big thing is TikTok is Chinese owned or they have affiliates
Yes.
of that, right? Well, let's look at some other companies that we think are American owned that the Chinese actually own. Did you know this or not know this?
What?
So, for example, well, I'm just saying, GE is a great American company, isn't it?
Is it not?
It's owned by China.
General Electric?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
GE owns China. GE owns China.
Same thing.
Coffee, folks.
Wow. Okay, so China
owns
owns
GE. Hello.
Okay.
You're worried about TikTok? Here's another company that they own.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Household American name. IBM is owned by China.
Really?
What the hell?
Wow.
HAL 9000, the computer, Space Odyssey,
Crazy.
AI.
I will tell you this, though. The difference between China owning a company and TikTok is that you have signed, the problem is you've signed a waiver.
Where, on
consent
TikTok?
On TikTok.
Okay.
A consent form
That
saying
says
that
what?
you basically are giving them the rights to every single thing. So if
Like
you're,
what? What's the fine line? What are they doing?
well, from what I understand, because this has been explained to me.
I'm not putting my social security number or any of that stuff on TikTok. So,
but it's like whatever device that you're using the TikTok on.
Okay.
Apparently they have access. It's called like keystrokes or something.
Got it.
And they have access to your emails and to your accounts and to everything.
Yes.
And so.
And voter fraud. Don't forget voter fraud.
That is the big, the big worry. So it's and you've signed for this, that it's okay. Okay. You've given permission. So
here's another company. You ready for this? Great American company. Motorola is owned by China.
I didn't know that either.
Gee, they're worried about TikTok and them stealing our technology, but they happen to own GE. They own Motorola.
Wow.
I mean, here's another company that they own that we think is still American. Forbes is owned by China.
Forbes? Yes. As in Forbes magazine?
Yes.
Is China?
Yes, I looked this up, and a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of different companies that some make sense, some don't make sense.
Wow.
Budweiser, American company.
It is, right?
Was owned by a Brazilian company. I don't get that one, but
everything gets bought and sold nowadays. But again, I really think with TikTok specifically, it's in the release form. It's in the consent.
So if I agree that you can't take my personal information, you're just going to do it because you promised. Okay.
Well, I mean,
is that how it works?
I think in order to, a lot of these sites like TikTok, like Facebook, like Instagram, any of these things, you actually have to do a consent form. Like, I agree. Like, it doesn't let you go into your account. Even Snapchat, you have to hit like an I agree thing to all of their.
What are you agreeing to, though?
Basically,
all my personal information is yours.
Pretty much.
Nice.
And they can use your photos.
Now I know why. I thought it was the government doing this. No, it's these companies doing this.
Yeah. I mean,
we're talking about something. My iPhone's like on silent.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden a Google ad comes up.
Yes, I know.
That's some scary stuff. I got to tell you.
All that pops up in my things right now are diamond rings.
That's it? John, did you hear that? I don't think he can hear us. He's outside. Marla was brave enough to bring in John to the studio.
Yeah, he's right outside.
She wanted to put him on the spot. I said, no, we're not going to do that.
He was my chauffeur.
So. Here's another funny thing. I saw this crazy stuff out there, either in the news or you see on the internet. You know that they, for global climate change, they want to get rid of cows because apparently they fart too much, right? And that messes up. So
cows fart too much?
Yes, that's how they're screwing up the ozone and everything.
I've never even heard a cow fart. Not that I'm hanging out in pastures, but I'm guessing.
This is what I read and see. Of course, you can't trust anything you read and see anymore. But
oh my God.
So one of the solutions they have is to have a snake farmer, you know, a lot more lean protein.
What?
Can you imagine people, instead of being a cow farmer, I'm going to raise snakes.
Oh my
How do you do
gosh.
that? You have a big room with vats and they're just all over. But
Oh my God,
they
I'm
are
freaking out.
seriously, they're seriously saying that's a good suggestion alternative to cows.
I don't understand.
A snake farm.
What are you gonna get? But do you eat
You're
snake
gonna eat
steak?
snake. Yes.
Snake steak?
Yes.
I don't want snake. I mean, you know what? I've never had snake.
They look good on my feet as boots, but
yes, or
I don't know if I want to eat snake either.
Right. I don't want to eat snake.
This is one of the things. Now, did you see this hilarious meme? Remember, folks don't understand. We're not pro or against any candidate. We want to make fun of both sides equally. But I saw a meme, you know the Tom Selleck commercial where he says a reverse mortgage might work for you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had one on Mar-a-Lago and said, he's smiling, saying, perhaps a Mar-a-Lago reverse mortgage would be beneficial to you because Trump has been ordered to pay like $500 million. $500 million.
And he's not, supposedly he's not getting the funds.
Well,
he's not
who the
getting
heck
the
has
funds.
$500 million laying around?
I know. And he's not getting approved for like the loan or whatever the hell he's going after. They're saying on the news he's not getting approved for it. So who knows what's going to happen?
What are they going to do?
I don't know. I'm sure they're going to come after him again. I don't know what's going to happen. It's crazy. It's scary. By the way, I would just like to say it's been spring break. You clearly spent the entirety of spring break watching the news, reading,
I did not.
learning about all this.
No, I did not.
I went on vacation for spring break. I went to a beach.
Things pop up. I can't read my emails where something alert comes up that is hysterical like that. So, yeah, how was your spring break then? Were you out?
I went to New Smyrna Beach.
You did? Okay.
It was so much fun. Let me just tell you, though. We stayed at this little resort right on the beach.
Okay.
It was amazing.
All right.
Right? Open the window, get on the balcony, staring at the ocean. Gorgeous. I walk out first thing in the morning. I'm like, what the? It was 43 degrees.
Yes.
43
that
degrees.
Morning. It was
but
great.
Like,
yes.
What in the world? It's like,
and the day before it was like 90 degrees.
Yes, it was 90.
So
90
is
to
that
43.
climate change real or not real? I don't know.
I don't know what is going on with our world.
You can make statistics say anything you want on how you present it and the sequence of returns and different things. Is climate change real? I just don't know. I honestly don't know. I would love, just like all this political stuff, can we get rid of the personal attack banter and focus on facts like economy, border issues, employment, interest rates? Same thing with climate change. Has there been evidence that it's real or not real?
Let me just say this, and I'm going to remove the words climate change.
Okay, what are you going to call it?
Weather.
Weather, yes.
Okay.
Which changes every day, right?
Weather changes every day. And I will tell you something. As a child and growing up, I never remembered 30 to 40 degree increments from a day to a day. That didn't happen. You would get 5 degrees here, 2 degrees there, 3 degrees there.
So that's the evidence you think.
Know what I mean? And now,
yeah.
How crazy is it that it could be 90 degrees one day and 43 the next? That's bananas. I mean, truly, there's something crazy.
I don't remember that either. I mean, I grew up in New York, so it was least likely that there would, but it's happening there. Texas. My partner lives by San Antonio, and he says the same thing, where it could be 85 degrees, and then the next day, 35. I said, come on. No. You're sipping the whiskey a little too much. He goes, no, I'm serious.
It's true. It is. There's some, and by the way, like climate change, whatever it is, like Mother Nature's pissed. Do you know what I mean? Like she is just hella pissed.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, like, I also don't remember. I think everyone has a natural disaster, right? Yeah, so we got like the earthquakes, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, the tsunamis. Like there's so much everywhere. Like it was kind of like.
It's almost undeniable, you think?
It's really weird. It is really freaking weird.
The thing is, we have to look at evidence that goes back to like 30,000 BC because you can't just do like 102-year sample. You've got to go back a few thousand years. Last I checked, there's no written record of that. So we're going to believe some brainiac guy. Oh, this is what happened 5,000 years ago or 30,000 years ago.
Right.
That's the part we just don't know.
Well, we have to ask the dinosaurs.
Right, like.
Jurassic Park.
Right, they're gone. They're gone because of climate change.
Right. Yes, of course.
Okay, so it wasn't just all reading. I played another sold-out show at the Biscuit on
Nice.
Wednesday.
Was this your Santana show?
Yes.
Good. Tell us about it. How was it?
First of all, it was sold out. It was great.
Amazing.
They stayed till the very end.
What time do you play till when you go to the biscuit?
We played till about 10:15.
Okay.
Yeah, 10:30.
Right. Good.
And the band really, we had a lot of fun. It's a great project. Good. He's already asked us to come back in May, and we're going to.
Nice.
Lots of fun. But listen, this coming Wednesday, I'm excited because I'm doing a jazz show.
Where at?
At Double Roads to Speakeasy.
Oh, is that
private room in the back?
Jupiter?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing it with a piano player, Rick Moore. He's very talented. I'm going to sing all the Sinatra classics.
Oh, that'll be nice.
I love that. Yeah. I'm freelancing more, so
good.
There's the Santana thing, there's the rock and blues, and then the
Nice.
jazz stuff.
I do like the jazz. You do a really good jazz.
I know, you heard me at the cafe. That's
I heard
right.
you at Chris's Martini Bar.
So that's what I did, and so with regards to listen, we have to be interrupted on this, and
what's going on?
We have one of my favorite people on the planet.
Oh, good. Look at this. I guess.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the president of Peak Brokerage Service. Oh, are you locked? Turn the key. No. You faker.
Hello. I'm Marla.
You all can't see her, but I wanted you two to meet because she's actually been paying us compliments saying that we're hilarious.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. Are we allowed to show you, or we're not allowed to show you?
I don't know if I can turn around. She probably doesn't want to be in front of the camera
got it.
now, but
okay. All right.
We thought we were going to do this at another time. But
yes,
hey,
yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Not at all.
My fault entirely, and the weather. My fault and the weather. We're going to blame.
John kept her in late, yes.
We'll just blame John. Just kick him. It's fine.
Okay.
No.
Thank you, Madam President.
Bye.
Oh, my God.
That was so nice when we had popping
She
guests.
is great.
Nice.
I tell you, she's the glue that keeps us all together.
Oh,
and,
that's nice.
We have many reps, many offices throughout the country. And we're getting we're doing our end of the year celebration in Orlando this year. We usually do it at the Jupiter Beach Resort right there.
Yeah.
But we're switching it up. I think we should have a guest slot and kick off the whole conference. I'm going to try and sell that to her. You think you can be bubbly and funny like you normally are?
Sure, in Orlando, why not?
Yeah,
I can do it. Let's do the damn thing.
I'm not going to do the hotel thing. We're going to get an Airbnb.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be dangerous.
I love it. Okay, I'm in.
But that's the end of April.
The end of April.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what's the date?
You want me to look at my calendar now? No, I can't do that.
We are going on a cruise April 28th.
We might be. I don't know. I have to look.
Okay.
Anyway.
Otherwise, I would do it.
Okay.
You let me know. But I do have to go on a cruise April 28th for a week.
So our guest today couldn't make it. We switched it up because Marla, ladies and gentlemen, is going to the boat show. So we're not doing this afternoon, but we're doing a test pilot. Let's talk about that. I'm excited that we're going to go mobile on this, right?
Yeah.
So let's try someplace in Stewart next week.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out a good.
Right?
Yeah, I'll figure out a fun little place where we can do it. Yeah.
All right. I'm ordering the mics. So hopefully these clip-ons are still working and we haven't gone into silence mode.
we won't even know.
So what do you like about the boat show?
You know, I haven't been to the Palm Beach boat show.
Yeah.
I've been to the one in Stewart. And many years ago when I actually lived in Florida before I moved to California, I was a spokesmodel for the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, which is a huge one.
A spokesmodel?
Yeah, so I was kind of like Vanna.
They put
with the
you
boats.
on the
I was on the boats, like I'd be and talking about the boats and being like, oh,
really?
Yeah.
Did you have a bunch of guys hitting on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like the thing. The boat show, it's all dudes. I mean, it's literally like, I don't want to say all dudes, but ladies, if you're looking for a fella, go to the boat show. Like, there's a lot of guys.
Boat shows are like going to a restaurant hungry and you can't afford any of the food.
Some of the boats are unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
They're so nice to look at, but there's other stuff there too. I mean, especially the one here, there's, there's drinks and there's music, there's entertainment, there's booths, there's boats. You can go in, go out. I mean, it's a nice little thing
the way I look at it is if you have that much money, you should have us managing your money. So that you can
that's
continue
right.
it.
All the
we
people
do that for a living. I just forget to always promote it, and that's okay because this show is not only about money, But yeah, the boat shows are great, but I can't afford any of them. So
yeah, but it's nice to look at. It is
Yeah.
nice and to see what's going on. And John works in the boating industry.
he does. What does he
So
do?
John is a marine surveyor. Like he surveys boats, like does
He's
inspections.
keeping up his head. He's like, "Can I hear
he's
my
a
name again?"
captain. He does everything like with boats.
He's a captain too.
He's a captain. Yeah, John, John? Can you hear us?
I
John?
don't know. He's pretending like
He's,
he can't
yeah,
hear
I don't
us.
know.
Yeah.
He's doing his own thing. Anyway, yes, he's a captain. So if anyone needs their boats driven somewhere, moved, he moves boats from one thing to another, surveys, inspections, the whole thing.
The other thing about going mobile, maybe it'll be easier to get guests because our guests punted on the change of time slot.
Right.
So I don't know. We've got to try and entice them or bribe them to come on the show.
Oh, I actually have a really. I wonder if I have an idea for next week. Actually.
Yeah, what's your next week in Stewart?
In Stewart.
Right. Let's do it on location.
I think it should be on location.
Okay.
I'm thinking actually from a boutique because the
Okay.
person who owns the boutique, if I can make this happen,
Okay.
the person who owns the boutique is hilarious.
Really?
She is a real spitfire. She owns several boutiques.
Is that in downtown Stewart?
In downtown Stewart.
Oh.
And
okay.
she's a lot of fun, and she'll have a lot of opinions about a lot of different topics. So
remember, we don't have a roaming camera. We have to find a slot that sits there, and
right.
and we'll talk to her and see. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so we'll see if that works with her. I'll have to ask her. Now, next Friday is Good Friday.
Oh.
So
yeah, that's blasphemous if we have it. All right, we'll do it another
figure it
day.
out. We may do a different day. Maybe we'll do. I don't know. It doesn't matter. For you guys, it won't matter. You won't know the difference.
Right, because hopefully I'll release this today. We're doing the experiment where I can get the breakdown earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
How about this weekend? Big plans or?
Yeah. What are we doing this weekend? God, I can't even remember. I know that we have plans. Oh, John has to work tomorrow. Another boating thing.
Of course.
I will I haven't been home in quite some time.
Home where? Studio City?
No, Stewart. We just came back from New Smyrna.
Wait. So
we just came back from New Smyrna Beach.
You've been at John's house all this time. You haven't been home.
I've been at New Smyrna Beach.
Oh.
We went to New Smyrna Beach for spring break. We were there for a few days.
Yeah.
I was at John's for a couple of days. Then New Smyrna. No, we stayed at a resort on the beach. Resort on the beach. Okay. And it was beautiful. We had a little cabana on the beach. It was so nice. It was just such a nice getaway, and we had delicious food and like ice cream after every meal, including breakfast. It was great. And then last night, so we were back, but I still haven't been home yet. So tomorrow I'll probably try to.
What a life you got casting, and you're still casting.
I'm still casting. Yeah, I'm casting the Golden Bachelorette.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but again, that I can do anywhere. I could be in Hawaii right now and working. It doesn't matter. I work 24/7.
You need to cast This Week with Marla and Denny in Los Angeles.
That would be fun. I know.
There's a few studios we can do it and test. We can test market it, test pilot it. I'll sing some songs. I'll bring some manigot, brajol, everything. It'll be sausage and peppers, everything.
This sounds amazing.
Right? Food, finance, fashion.
That's right. All the
flirting, music. Speaking of which, I still can't get over chuckling that you were freaked out over that AI.
I was just going to ask. I swear to God.
I have not looked at it since.
I was just going to ask you how your AI girlfriend is.
Here.
I was just going to ask you, how is your AI girlfriend? And let me tell you, I even had a conversation with John about it because John is one of our biggest fans. John loves the podcast.
Oh, he does? Thanks,
He
John.
loves it. Every time it comes out, he listens to it. I'm not even with him and he's listening to it. So it's not even like he's trying to impress me or be like, like I'm with him and he's trying to make me feel good about it. He listens without me with him.
Didn't he think when we stopped, we didn't do it live, so he thought you were purposely doing that?
Yes, he thought I was
so
purposely
that you
not
could talk
live.
about him.
Right.
Doesn't he know that you would rather say it to his face
just
to see the expression?
Totally. He knows. Listen, if there's one thing, I'm gonna pump John up a little bit right here.
Okay.
If there's one thing that John is fantastic about, and with me,
easy. This is a family show, okay? Don't
communication.
Communication.
Yes. Don't get dirty. Communication. He is the best communicator. Like, we can say really anything to one another.
So the next time that you're mad at him, I'm going to remind you that.
Even when I'm mad at him, I let him know in a very diplomatic
way. Remember, you said he's a great communicator.
John is out there pointing.
What happened, Skippy? What did he fail there?
Listen, there are times that he messes up. There are times that I mess up. Okay. But we talk about it.
All right.
And we don't yell and scream. We don't call each other names. We don't start swearing at one another.
Listen, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, we really talk it through. That's really
where I draw the line on the sand.
Yeah.
We all have bad days.
Mm-hmm.
I almost say if someone habitually calls you names or berates you,
Yeah.
they have to subconsciously feel that way about you because it's a repetitive pattern. They're thinking it.
Yes.
It may not be true, but they're thinking it. It's coming out of their mouth.
Right.
Words don't come out of your mouth unless you're thinking it, right?
100%.
Yeah. So
100%. Especially in a fit of rage, like then you really let things slip. You're not even on your best behavior. So you're like, what the hell? So
like your fifth cocktail. You have no inhibition. You know,
none.
I never let you, man.
Right. Right. The accent comes out.
Right.
But I will say he's really great with communication. He makes me feel so special. Every morning he'll send me these memes and these things.
I know why you two were late to the show today. You can deny it all you want, but
that's not why.
I have a sneaking suspicion.
There was nothing off color going on. Nothing PG-13, R-17, whatever it's called.
You two are almost officially 3 months, right? Or
we are.
3
Yesterday
months.
was our 3-month first anniversary.
Holy crap. What if he forgets the anniversary?
He never does.
He never does.
There are days where he'll even remind me before. Because I'm somebody, he knows that I'm like the anniversary queen. I love it like weekly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, the 13 weekend. Oh, this is the 7-week anniversary. Oh, this is the fifth. He will be like, oh, it's a 7-week. I didn't forget. It's a 7-week thing. Or like, and he remembers when it was like the first anniversary, which I love to celebrate. And then the exclusive anniversary where we decided we weren't going to see anyone else. So, although that's a whole other story.
That's a lot to keep up with. Now,
It is.
you know what the smallest book is ever written?
What's that?
How to Please a Man.
You think that's the smallest?
The smallest written, because you don't need many things.
Of course a man says that. Of course. Because it is so not true. Please, that is the most untrue thing
For a lot. I don't believe in absolutes.
Oh
but I
God.
think the vast majority, if you do just a few things.
Yeah.
Okay. Feed him once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Know him biblically once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And don't complain too much. You do those 3 things, he'll be bragging to his friends.
That's a lie. That's a hot damn lie.
So you're saying if they feed him once in a while,
yeah,
know him biblically once in a while,
yeah,
and don't complain too much, that the guy's not going to be happy?
You know what? You could say the same thing to about a lady. You take her out once in a while, you give her a good thing once in a while, and you don't complain once in a while.
Okay, so there we have
Okay, so fine. Women and men are very easy to please.
So let's do the experiment. It is not indigenous to the male species.
Okay. Very good.
You cook for him once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Her once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't complain too much.
Mm-hmm.
And know them biblically.
Yes. I still think there's more involved. But for the surface, I'll say fine, Denny, you're correct.
Who cares about being correct? This is a show about slapstick humor.
Wait a minute. We were talking about one of the other things that is amazing about John, what he does is he always makes sure that I know that he loves me, right? He always wants to tell me I love you. And what we were laughing about before, because I never knew, apparently this is a thing, and John taught me this a couple weeks ago, and it's been my favorite thing since. He said that when he was like in kindergarten or something, he learned that if you said alligator food, it sounded like I love you. It looked the same. So everyone out there, see, if I say alligator food, I love you. And so now we go around saying alligator food to one another.
I heard you guys saying that. I'm like, who the hell is alligator food?
Right, I forgot to bring it up.
Who's in the doghouse today?
I didn't know. Did you know it? So you didn't know it either. Right? You didn't know it either? I didn't know it.
No, I didn't.
I didn't know it. So when he was telling me alligator food, I'm like, are you going to feed me to the alligators? Like, are you throwing me in the river? Like, I was so confused and I was so nervous.
Next time I meet someone I really like, I'm just going to go, alligator food.
Right?
And
alligator
see what she
food.
says.
And apparently,
you got to say it a certain way, alligator food.
Yeah, and you got to say it like quietly, like, you know what I mean? So it just looks like, and then I was trying to think of, it kept me up all night long because I was trying to think of other things.
That's going past the 3 things to please your partner. So
alligator food is right up there.
You know, I joke about it, folks, because I think being cerebral is the sexiest, best thing you can do with a partner, where we can always laugh and talk about anything.
Yes.
And make it seem interesting, fun.
That's what it
really
is.
The key. It really
It is. I mean,
the physical thing just it fades out.
Look, physical is always like exciting in the first whatever, and you can keep it
first
exciting.
Few hours,
you can keep it exciting. But the best part of a relationship when you know it's really good is when you can right off the bat sit and do nothing with one another.
Exactly.
Okay? You could just sit there in silence. It's not awkward. It's not weird, and you're enjoying each other's company, laughing about stupid stuff, talking about real things, like having a genuine connection where it's not sexual in that moment. It's really just, you just love being in the presence of that person. And they make you laugh, they make you cry, they make you, all the emotions. That, cherry on the sundae.
You're not going to find that on a dating app.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Case in point.
You're too easy. It's too easy to bait you.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Absolutely. 100%. Of course. Listen, you could find that in the grocery store.
Yes, see, I believe that. I believe that more.
It's that same person that you meet on the application goes to the grocery store.
Well,
so when people say that there's no good people on apps, that's baloney. They're the same people that go to the gas station, the same people that go to the grocery store, the same people that still go to a bar at night.
Exactly.
You just have to be in the right place, right time.
At the right time.
That's it. It's timing. My mother.
Right after she just had a big fight with her boyfriend. Great time to meet her at the grocery store or where else?
You don't want her. You don't want the one who just had a fight with her boyfriend.
Of course I don't want her. No. I'm joking about it. What do I know about good relationships, huh?
You know, it's just, you got to just get there. I will say this. My mother has a great saying, and it rings true for everything. Time means nothing.
Okay.
Yet controls everything.
Everything. Time.
Think about it. Time means nothing. Yet controls everything. And it's so true because everything is timing. It's the perfect timing, right? Timing. You just happen to pick up the broccoli as this guy was picking up the broccoli too. You just happen to log on to Bumble as this guy was logging on to Bumble too. You just happen to get in the car and drive by this person as their window was down. I mean, it's like, it's all timing. It's all sliding doors.
The universe, God, hey, we're putting these two together. They're going to meet each other at this moment, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
They make a lot of movies on, like that.
Yes.
Is that, we'd like to think it's that way. But
you don't believe in that?
No,
I believe in fate?
I believe in anything possible, and that's why I'm constantly working on myself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work to be done. So
I get it.
As I work on myself, maybe I can be open to possibilities and things that wouldn't normally have been opened up to me.
Yeah.
Being happy and content and not being sour, angry, or some of these other stuff that we all have within us.
Right.
But to not stay in that mood, I think it's easier to attract good things. It's true in business. I've been working on a lot of things, and it attracted the company that I'm working with. I'm happy to say that I attracted you to this show. We just talked about it. We knew each other, and we just pressed record.
Yeah.
And we did it, and we're like, wow. So I like to think that somehow I made you interested in that. Right?
Absolutely. It's fun, and it's easy.
And it is easy.
I mean, literally, we could talk for hours. We could literally just keep talking for 12 hours. Now, we're not going to do that because you actually have to work, as do I, and I have things to do. But I literally, there's so much. I'm like, oh, but I didn't talk about this. I didn't talk about this. I didn't talk about this. And I'm like, oh, next week. Next week.
We'll get to it next week.
We'll get to it next week.
So listen, think about the location of Stewart.
I already got it.
That's where we will be. And I think we'll wrap up this segment right now.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a short one. This is like 30.
But that's good. I think that
or something.
I think sometimes, when you're in your car and you want to just hear a quick little thing, you're going from A to B, you don't really need a full hour or more.
Maybe we should do a video of like, hey, here's what we're going to talk about next week, and just blast that out there as well, or no?
Maybe. We'll see if it comes up and I decide to do a little story on my Instagram or something. I'll tag you in it, shoot you in it, or Facebook, and we can post it. But I got to confirm that this person's interested in doing it. Otherwise, I know other people that would definitely be interested in doing it.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps it up for this week with Marla and Denny. I'm looking forward to the next show. We'll probably Wednesday, Thursday or something, right?
Midweek, something like that.
Can't do it on Good Friday.
That's right. Oh, you know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, good. All right, everybody. Bye.